Hi everyone, this is Martha. I am a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist, and I'll just wait a few seconds maybe for people to check in this video. Okay, so I just wanna, and I'll be reposting this video in my other social media pages, my Facebook page, Eros Coaching, and also my personal Facebook page. Okay, so actually this happened today. Not a client, but somebody that I was communicating with was telling me that they're not really happy in their personal lives. And of course, immediately I linked it with his relationship with his wife and suggested that they come in for counseling. And later on, of course, this is very common. This person says, "Oh, my wife would never agree for counseling, and I've given up. I've given up for any change that can possibly happen." And the issue for this person is actually desire discrepancy. So desire discrepancy is what happens when couples have what they call incompatible or mismatched libidos or sex drive. One person wanting to have sex more than the other. He continues to tell me that before children, sex was dirty and regarded as dirty, and after children, regarded as dirtier. And this, of course, leaves the other person very frustrated that their sexual needs are not being met, but also more than sex, I feel it's the connection, the touch, the love, the sense of being needed and wanted that he misses. So it's not uncommon for people to talk about different sex drives and to shame the other person with the higher sex drive, saying that, oh, they're just horny and they're just using me as an object. But in reality, there's much more that is being missed rather than just sex, which I just mentioned, touch, intimacy, closeness, being wanted. And of course, a lot of other things come up, fear of being rejected and fear of being vulnerable. And so when couples start to rub off each other in this way, this can lead to a sense of feeling punished and withdrawing from each other and repressing of their desires and their sexuality. So sometimes cheating happens, and it's unfair to say that because you don't give your partner sex, that's why they cheat. I feel that there's much more at play in a long-term relationship. So for fear of cheating happening, sometimes the person with the lower sex drive might feel that they have to work on their sex drive, they have to give sex, and it becomes duty and maintenance sex. When this happens, of course, this is not nice because the way you think about sex has already set in. So the attitude towards sex is already very negative, and the other person can feel it. And so then it makes it even worse because now I do get what I said I wanted, but it's not the way I wanted. And, just easier to just avoid the topic altogether and shut down. So kind of giving you in a nutshell what commonly happens with a lot of long-term couples with different sex drives. So what can you do about it? I think the worst thing you want to do is actually give up. And this is what I heard from this person today, to give up trying. I've tried everything. And of course, for me, I feel when you deal with something that makes you feel very vulnerable, it's better to do it in private. That's why I do private counseling and coaching on sexuality and relationships. However, when you have a partner who is very, very resistant, sometimes it's better to approach it in an indirect way using teachable moments. For instance, going to a workshop instead, where you know the topic of sexuality may come up, and you can approach the speaker informally and also get to interact with somebody like that, so that your partner will feel more comfortable pursuing a private session. So this comes across as a little bit more gentle, because ultimately when you go and seek out a coach or a counselor or therapist, the rapport is very important. You need to feel a connection. You need to feel that you will be safe when you confide with this person. So going to a talk, a workshop, is I feel a gentler way, and this is one of the reasons why I've created Festival of Love. I've brought together my friends and colleagues who are all experts in their own right, from mindfulness to psychologists to meditation teachers, brought together different people who are all extremely passionate about helping people, so that we can learn all the different facets of love and relating and communication and self-awareness and body love that perhaps we are not talking about and not looking into. And sometimes these topics may come across as, oh yeah, I already know this, but it doesn't hurt to hear it from a different perspective. And this is what Festival of Love Conference is going to provide you. So do check out our program. We have 19 talks, 2 panels, and 25 different presenters. And you can have ample opportunity to interact with them in a more casual way, so that it doesn't feel that it's contrived and forced. So that is the structure, but I think more than that, I really wanted an opportunity to indirectly, informally connect with all these different people, so that you can choose who is the best person to continue to work with. And this is also why there is an emphasis, and I was very determined to do that, to have local-based people that you can continue to work with, because people who fly in and out of Singapore, they don't really have roots here, and they don't really understand the culture of the locals. And so who best to help the locals but people who already are vested on this land. And this is the reason why I've been very selective with the presenters that I've chosen. They feel good to me, and I know that they have the highest integrity. So yeah, I encourage you to think about not giving up, no matter how challenging your circumstances is with your partner, to seek out professional help in private sessions if possible. If not, attending talks, workshops, conferences can also help to open up your mind and start to shift you towards healing and towards more awareness and I guess recovery, so that you transform and let go of all the things, the inhibitions, the blocks that are stopping you from loving and from being more open. So this is Martha of Eros Coaching. I'm the organizer and also the founder of Festival of Love, and I really hope to see you there. So check out our link below, and you can always drop us an email if you have any questions.